Hey everyone. Yeah, today's my day off. Um, well, I don't have classes on Friday. Um, Woke up this morning, had just walked into my dining room, and my friend Moses called, and, he, unfortunately has been having some, um, life problems. Just a little bit of everything, actually. And things just aren't going his way, and he got evicted. We lived in the same apartments. We met because we were both waiting on the bus. At one point, we both rode the city bus to school before it stopped coming by here. And so, we became friends, and he was living with his ex-girlfriend, or on and off girlfriend, and she graduated and moved back to Houston and left him to pay the bills there all by himself, and he doesn't have a job, and didn't have enough money, and so he eventually got evicted. And so he had asked me to meet him at the U-Haul place so that he could drop off his U-Haul after he got his stuff into a storage building. And then so I picked him and his friend up at the U-Haul place, dropped her off at SFA, and then dropped him off at the temporary housing shelter. And I just felt really bad. I wish there was something I could do, more than just give him a ride. But unfortunately, I don't have enough space in my apartment to house another person. Um, and my mom's not really okay with the idea, and well, she kind of has the final say, because for the most part, um, she pays about half. Um, when school's not in session, or like this summer when my financial aid didn't come through, she paid for my apartment, to keep me in my apartment. Um, and so, she said, no, I don't really want anyone else there. I just felt really bad. Like I said, I wish there was something I could do. But I gave him the information for the local ministry, which is where he went. Um, and, said, call me if there's anything else I can do. I'll try my best. It just breaks my heart. I hate seeing people in tough positions in their life. I know at some point everybody's going to have a rock bottom. No matter if it's drugs, alcohol, depression, just life has a rock bottom in a lot of aspects. And, you know, fortunately, I've hit mine with my suicide attempt and my hospitalization. And, my life isn't a field of roses or anything, but I managed to get by perfectly fine. I'm not in desperate need of anything. All my needs are met, um, either by my financial aid or my parents. Um, I always have, you know, perfectly nice looking clothes. I'm well dressed. When I actually get dressed, no, mind you, what I lounge around in might not be the best looking, but the point is I try not to wear those things out of the house. But God has provided for me. Um, you know, God took me to the bottom when I needed to be there, and He's brought me up from there. He's never put a obstacle in my way that I couldn't overcome. And whether or not the suicide attempt was a sign from God, that may have been a lesser positive power, um, to want to go there, but He brought me back from there, and for that I'm thankful. And you know, um, I just wish everybody could be at that okay place in their life. Um, I wish I had a magic wand and I could just tap it upside their head and make everything better. Um, but I can't, and that sucks. And my friend Christy's struggling with her medications, and she's she's doing fine. Don't get me wrong, she's not at rock bottom or anything. But emotionally, she's just not feeling where she feels like she needs to be, and she's not experiencing the normal highs. She's kind of at okay and a little below. But she's not enjoying things in her life like a normal person should. And, she doesn't want to be bouncing off the walls excited about stuff. She just wants to be able to be like, hey, this is really awesome. I'm really enjoying this. That's all she wants. And, she doesn't feel like her medications are giving her that. She kind of feels like it's a problem of over medicating, which I can definitely understand. When I was on Abilify, I was